Carolyn Sunseri with Golden State Finance Authority. I'm here today to announce the new Recover California Homebuyer Assistance Program that is coming in early June. That's right, we're about to launch a new homebuyer assistance program, one that focuses on individuals and families that were impacted by the wildfires in California in 2018 and 2020. The Recover California Homebuyer Assistance Program will help low and moderate income households to establish long-term housing outside of high fire zone areas by providing them with homebuyer assistance in the form of a forgivable loan up to $350,000. You heard me right, up to $350,000 in homebuyer assistance will be available to each household through this Recover California Homebuyer Assistance Program. Now, eligibility is defined as those people who were renting or were homeowners in high or very high fire severity zones. The California counties eligible for the 2018 funds are Butte, Lake, Los Angeles, and Shasta counties. The California counties eligible for 2020 funds are Butte, Fresno, Los Angeles, Napa, Santa Cruz, Shasta, Siskiyou, Solano, and Sonoma counties. The applicants will have to meet the income limits of low to moderate income households as defined by HUD based on household size, household income, and the county in which the property being purchased is located. These limits are published on the HUD website, and we will provide a link to that income lookup tool on our website in the coming weeks. Now, we're going to be providing a vast amount of information to our lenders about this program, including the program guidelines as we publish them in the program term sheets, and we'll set up various webinars to train our lenders on the program itself. In addition, we are engaged in a very comprehensive marketing and outreach campaign in all of those counties to help spread the word about the Recover California Homebuyer Assistance Program. But today, I wanted to give you a close-up look at the impact this financial assistance could have on an eligible household. So if you'll join me, we will look at an actual scenario of a family qualifying for homebuyer assistance under Recover California Homebuyer Assistance Program. For our lenders, we first need to talk about how the homebuyer assistance is calculated. And to do that, the first step is to qualify the household for the maximum mortgage loan they can get at a debt-to-income ratio no higher than 45%. The DTI has to be between 42 and 45%. And then after we've determined what that mortgage loan amount is, then we can calculate the homebuyer assistance through the program. So follow me as we look at this family who are looking to buy a home of around $600,000, but they can only afford a mortgage of $400,000. So first we look at how much it would require for them to put down on a home that's $600,000 when they only qualify for a $400,000 mortgage. That would be their down payment of $200,000. Then we add how much the closing costs would be. And at an estimate of 3%, we're looking at closing costs of about $15,000. Then we check to see if they've already received benefits or assistance from other sources for this same purpose. If so, we have to reduce the Recover California Homebuyer Assistance by that amount of duplicate benefits. In this scenario, the household didn't receive any duplicate benefits. So the homebuyer assistance they would qualify for is $215,000. No money would be required out of their own funds for their down payment or for closing costs, because those are both covered with the homebuyer assistance. Is that not amazing? This family could buy a $600,000 home but only have a $400,000 mortgage loan. Best of all, the $215,000 in homebuyer assistance will be completely forgiven once they maintain ownership and live in that property for 5 years. The Recover California Homebuyer Assistance Program was created to increase home ownership for those families who were impacted by the 2018 and 2020 disasters, and to contribute to the affordability and sustainability of communities across the state. Many people had to temporarily relocate for housing, for work, or for other needs during those disasters. And many households have not been able to find or afford long-term homeownership in their current location due to the high costs associated with rebuilding, fire mitigation requirements, and insurance. We hope that Recover California Homebuyer Assistance will provide a solution for families to rebuild their lives and find some peace of mind with long-term homeownership. If you want to follow updates on this program and the many others managed by Golden State Finance Authority, please sign up for email updates directly to your inbox via our email subscription on the website. Bookmark our website, gsfahome.org, where we will be sharing all the program details, program term sheets, guidelines, lender training webinars, and even steps to apply very shortly. That's gsfahome.org. And thank you again for joining me on today's Lender Updates and Insights. I hope that you are looking forward to this new program launching in early June as much as we are. Take care, and we look forward to continued business together.